Darla Gove here with another MyrkyrMedia 2-cent review. Today on the 2-cent review, we're going to be covering the emmitONE Mind to Melody Voice to MIDI app. You ready for this? I think you're going to dig it. So what exactly is emmitONE Mind to Melody? Well, as you can see over yonder, emmitONE allows you to play any instrument with your voice. You can explore and create music with only a microphone. This is kind of a novel concept because up until now we haven't had anything reliable that can go ahead and track your voice and your singing and reliably change it into MIDI. emmitONE changes that. Look at all the pretty colors. And look at the reasonable prices. So let's tell you guys a little bit about emmitONE. Now, emmitONE was a company that I discovered at NAMM 2020. As all of you know, I went, had a blast, and I came across the silly singing scientists at the emmitONE booth. Lou and Elizabeth were cool enough to introduce me to the product, to explain how it works, and to kind of give me a snapshot, which was enough to pull me in hook, line, and sinker. So I asked them, hey, what would you think about me doing a review for my channel on the emmitONE Mind to Melody app? Well, they put me in touch with Evan Balster, the inventor of emmitONE, and its lead architect, if you will. I prefer to say creative genius, because it's really a genius product. So let's give you guys a little bit of history before we jump into the review. So emmitONE allows you to transform your voice into any instrument. The emmitONE team is developing a new way to play and compose music. The goal is to create the ultimate first instrument by combining the natural expressiveness of the human voice and advanced audio pitch tracking technology. Along the way, they're creating a powerful tool for trained singers and professional musicians. So the history of the company is actually pretty cool. So this started in roughly about 2012, where Evan Balster had years of failed experiments, and then he invented the self-attuning resonator in 2014. He teamed up with Richard Hogg, maybe, I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that right, to create the visual language of emmitONE. emmitONE kickstarted with 2,500 backers who began using it a month later. 2015 to 2016, emmitONE brought it to NAMM at the 2015 NAMM show, where it drew a lot of attention. He recognized the technology needed work in a beginner's hands as well as it did on the show floor. So citing a 30-year history of disappointing pitch to MIDI tech, he buckled down and began a long and quiet research process. He continued developing the tech through 2018 and was among the first companies to prototype with MIDI 2.0 and join the MIDI Manufacturers Association. Now, 2019 to 2020, man, Evan did something epic, something that I think is super cool, and I wish that more companies in the music industry did this. He got himself a motorhome and traveled the US, recruiting new members to the team and building a next-generation technology powered by statistics. The new team in tech debuted at NAMM 2020, where I met them, and emmitONE's new ability to track rapid singing was put to the test. Super cool software. There's only one other company I know that does anything even close to it, and hopefully, with any luck, when they get back to me, I'll be covering that in one of the future videos. But we're not here to talk about the competition, are we? We're here to talk about emmitONE, spelled in all small letters, by the way, despite what the video might say. Super cool tech. Let's go ahead and bust open the software, because the history of the company's cool, but the software is even cooler. Who is that? I don't know. So the first thing I'm going to do, as I've learned from prior experience, is to go ahead and open my DAW. I'm going to be using Fruity Loops Producer 20 for this. And as you can see, my inputs, SG Device, Studio Rack, Axiom 61, MIDI in 3, and then my Pod XT Live MIDI in. So at this point in time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch the emmitONE app, which should automatically interface when I click on the beta 0.10.0a. And there it is, right there. Cool. Now, I'm not quite ready to use emmitONE in my DAW yet because I just want to show you the native features that come on board with it. So let's bring my mic down so it's a little bit closer to my mouth. So as you can see right here, emmitONE is already beginning to track my pitch. And because I'm not actually trying to do anything with a specific pitch, it's just picking up random sounds. So let's check our setup. I have it set up for ASIO because that's low latency audio. The left channel, which is my mic in channel on my interface, and emmitONE's app to app one out. But I'm not going to mess with the MIDI control yet. Let's start with emmitONE's instrument. So as now you can see that emmitONE is sleeping. Let's pick an instrument to play with. FX38. Ah, there you go. You heard that little bleep. So this is the main, I guess you could say, control surface of emmitONE. Here you have a tuner that gives you the note you're singing and your scale, your pitch range, and if you want to shift lower or shift higher. And then there's a keyboard that's going to show you the notes you play. So let's wake it up. How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like you. Pretty cool, huh? It gets better. It gets much better. So this is the classic 0.9 technology before they, updated it to the latest. So now we have experimental 0.10 technology. So Elizabeth, one of the awesome team at emmitONE, was explaining to me that here's your help and info tab. When you're working with emmitONE, you can send feedback on any issue that comes up. One of the really, really cool things that Evan and Richard have done is they've set it up for you to be able to, basically not real time, but pretty dang quick. Whenever there's something that comes up and you let emmitONE know about it, they endeavor to fix the bug rather quickly. So let's try another instrument. This voice theremin looked interesting to me. Amazing grace. Amazing grace. How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. That's cool. So in this case, this is following the exact pitch because this specific theremin has no set pitch. There's no real way to adjust this on this particular instrument, but as you'll notice, you can set the scale on most of the other ones. So blues major, let's try that. Wow, 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 wow. Now. So you see, I tried to whistle, and it told me that I need to shift higher. Oh. So here we are at the normal, just standard octave range here. Ooh. There we go. So you can also select your key. So say I want to start in the key of C. That's pretty epical, as one of my YouTube cohorts would say. There's a lot of things that emmitONE can do when it's not hooked up to a DAW. And as you can see, the sounds are pretty good too. So let's give it a try with the MIDI control. So for this situation, I'm going to load up Fruity Loop instrument called Flex. Flex is one of the basic instruments that comes with Fruity Loops. So it's probably going to go ahead and be more compatible for what I'm trying to show all of you. The Arcsun Cityscape pack, which comes with it. And let's try... Ooh, let's try the Creeper Drone. This is what it sounds like on my keyboard. So that's what the keyboard MIDI sounds like with it. Let's wake emmitONE up. Wake up, emmitONE! Ooh, I see what's going on. You know, I do this every time. So you have to select your instrument. Oh, wow. All right, now I'll sing you a line. I'll tell you if it's time. Can we get it? Oh, we can. Freaking cool! Oh, man. And it's not just the lead patches that it works well with. Find something that's got some stuff. Let's try the Flux Navigator. I wonder what that's about. I haven't really given Flex a good run through, so let's be surprised. Ooh. Ooh. the things it will pick up your voice if you talk while it's engaged, which, you know, can make narrating a video here nearly impossible with the technology on. But I mean, as you guys heard there, you know, I'm playing an arpeggiated synth there, and it sounds pretty cool. It's going to sound even doper if I go ahead and I change the scale to, say, let's go with A minor, which is the relative to C, and let's give it a shot. So this is busy sax electric guitar synth. Ooh, oh yeah, here we go, every time. Ooh, bum bum ba 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 dum da 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 do. So dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Well, so the hold function's not really serving me really well. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. So it's a cool friggin' piece of equipment. As you guys can tell, there's certain things I'm still not super good at yet, but this is definitely not going to be my only emmitone video because I really like the software and I want to see how best to explain it to the average user because, you know, Evan and them, they made such a fantastic product, and I want to support it however I can because they've been kind enough to grant me a previewer license for it. And it's a great piece of software. I mean, $25 to get in on the basic version. And I mean, what are you going to pay for something that not only allows you to get the melody out of your mind and into your DAW, but also can help you as a tuning reference? I mean, one of the things that I found out about when I was looking at this is there's a function you have, if I could find it, a function that it has. See, and this is why reading the manual is really good because I can't find the tuning fork. Ooh, you see that note up there? That tells you how far off pitch you are. Tells you how far off pitch you are. So for $25, you get access to some awesome technology. It's going to keep you in the loop for when the alpha comes out. This can actually help you practice singing. The tuning fork reference, to keep it right here in the middle, is going to allow you to find out where your pitch is. So not too far off. I mean, I'm having a brain fart here because there's like so many more things that I know that the software does, and I just can't cover it in a reasonable video length. So I'm going to have to make more videos, like I said earlier. But definitely at least cruise on over to emmitONE and, you know, check it out. The software is super cool. I mean, there's a number of videos that are up already about it, and you can get in for $25, $75 if you want the tricked out studio version. And the main difference is that the studio version is more for people that have a lot of experience in audio and MIDI. Comes with some additional slide modes and additional trigger modes, articulations, and it's going to come with the ability to have 8 simultaneous voices, advanced tuning, advanced MIDI, key switch controls, and tweakable tracking. What the hell did I just say? So you'll get instant access to the beta, and then you'll gain access to the alpha. So that means that you get in on the ground floor. Not only do you get to have an awesome plugin when it's fully developed, but you get to be a part of the creative process and help Evan and the team at emmitONE improve this product. I highly recommend it. It definitely gets my 2 cents. It's worth it. So to close up, I just want to thank emmitONE for the opportunity to test this software. I really appreciate you guys picking MyrkyrMedia to do your review. And to all my watchers on my channel, please make sure you like and subscribe. I can only keep doing this cool stuff that I love if you guys show me some love and support back. I am not currently supported by this company, but I do want to give a big shout out to Rev. So, Rev Amplification is built around the foundations of integrity, quality, and relationship. A small but world-class operation that makes amps, and I think they make a few pedals as well. But they're just a super cool company. And, you know, there's a number of artists that endorse it, so metalheads, listen up. So there's a couple reasons why you should at least look into Rev. They're endorsed by Jason Herndon, Robert Baker, Timo Summers, Trevor McNear, Travis Hain, Jeff King, Dave Sheldon, Jeff Stenko, frickin' Jeff Loomis, who I met at NAMM, he's just awesome. Ken Susi from Unearth, Noah Henson, Sam Jacobs, Michael Amott, Keith Merrow, Rex Briones, and Rest Repose and Trendkill Productions. I mean, that's a pretty impressive roster for a small company. And those are some pretty big artists. So, I mean, check it out. I'll show you guys the back of the shirt if I can avoid showing off my fat crack. It says, play through glass, because your tone comes through. Tube amps, guys. Tube amps. It's not rotational. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in, and keep checking back on our channel. And we'll have some cool stuff coming for you in the next upcoming weeks, including cables from Soulcore, strings from Blacksmith, a pretty awesome magnetic clip-on tuner that I thought was super sweet, and some more stuff as items and products trickle in for us to review. Hope you had fun, and we'll see you next time.